YouTube? What's up with you? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Mantra here, and today we're back on Sakura Succubus. Now, last episode, I was like, my fault for also for the daily upload thing. It's messing up because I had to fix my computer. It was like being so stupid for the last 4 days. Had to go get a new charger, had to fix it, had to go do a whole bunch of stuff. New computer on the way, and when it is, I promise you, I'm gonna post it so fast. Videos is gonna be coming out left and right. But last episode, we met the new girl, Cosmos. I think that was her name. She grinded on us on the bus. Now, me not being the horn boy that I am, I chose not to do nothing with her. I kind of want to go back to see what it's like with that though. Like go see what it's like. Um, that's it. We met the boss. Marina sued things over with him for us. And speaking of Marina, she finally revealed her succubus form, and I left y'all off with a cliffhanger. My fault about that. Now, what else? No, pretty much that's it. I might do a double upload with this video and the next episode, the third episode that I'm talking about. But the last episode, yeah. But no, that's it for the recap. Make sure if you like the video, you like, subscribe, follow, do all that good stuff. Follow it for more. And without saying done, let's get straight to it. I thought succubi were meant to be intimate with humans to stay alive. Is that true? We succubi don't need to do such things to sustain ourselves, but we do need to be revered. That's why so many of us are in positions of power, be it in business, political, or entertainment industry. We need to be loved and adored. If we're not at all, we'll lose all our magical powers. We lose our good looks, and we'll start to age like humans do, and then we'll wither away. We succubi work long and hard to keep humans in our thrall. That's why I've sacrificed so much business. It's why you push herself to be Japan's #1 idol, and it's why Cosmos. Well, I can't pretend I understand her particular line of work. She's a slut. Damn. Oh my God, y'all see that? Marina in her full succubi form, bro, or succubus form, whatever you want to pronounce it. In any event, we succubi are much more lazy moochers. We're hardworking, active members of society. We do our best to demand our respect, and more our fame grows, the stronger our powers get. That being said, we do. That being said, we do have a lot of stamina. We're well versed in giving humans pleasure, and there are certain humans who attract our attention more than others. Some humans are uniquely sweet scents, like ripe and juicy fruits. These humans can call to us. When we succubi find humans who resonate with us, we do all we can to make them ours. You are one such human. You are one such human, Hiroki. Call yourself average and ordinary, but your smell is incredibly addictive. In all of my years of living on Earth, I've never met a human more delicious than you. How can he pull a sex demon, but he said he couldn't pull a regular girl? That makes no sense to me. Like, what? This nigga got a woman like this throbbing for him, but can have a regular woman? That's crazy to me. I knew the moment I met you that I wanted to make you mine, but I wasn't the only one. After talking with AU, it seems your scent and had quite the influence on her too. Just one whiff of you made her lose self-control. She was this close. Marina gestures with her fingers to making you her own. All right. This remark might seem a little inadequate in the face of this information overload, but what else am I supposed to say? I have no idea how I'm meant to react. In less than 5 minutes, I've learned that succubi exist, and that I possess a sort of smell that marks me out being particularly tasty. That explains why all these attractive women are falling over themselves to be with me. But it all seems a bit too convenient. If I'm really attractive, then why didn't any succubi try to proposition me before? Maybe they did, and you didn't realize that they were. You have been in a relationship before, haven't you? I guess so, yeah. I'm no alpha male, but I've had a relationship in the past. I'm not crass enough to keep count, but I've slept with at least half a dozen girls. My longest relationship was in university that lasted a couple months. My girlfriend was all over me to an extent it was kind of scary. She used to break into my room at night to watch me sleep, and sometimes she grabbed me in the middle of the lecture. What the fuck? Never mind. Never mind. I'm over here thinking this thing was just a virgin. Yo. This nigga been pulling since back then? Since university? University is like what? Fucking 18, 20s age in the middle of sleep. And sometimes she grabbed me in the middle of lectures. In the end, I broke it off with her. Her enthusiasm was flattering at first, but after a while, it got a bit too much. This nigga's a pussy. This nigga's a pussy, bro. Me, I'm in that. Was she a succubus too? I wouldn't be surprised if you attracted several succubi in your time. In fact, I'd be more surprised if you hadn't. You're incredibly cute, Hiroki. I've only known you for a few days, but I'm incredibly fond of you, and I want to make you mine. But therein lies a problem. My sisters must have heard me talking about you with AU. They're awfully gossipy, really. Whenever I find a handsome boy to play with, they try to steal him away from me. It's like a sort of a game. It seems like Cosmos has already found you, and I doubt she'll be the last. My sister will start coming after you, desperate to claim your heart. I hope that you have enough stamina to handle all of us. As a succubus, I don't mind sharing my conquest. See? See, at first, I was planning on being loyal to, like, Marina, you feel me? I'm a loyal man, you feel me? And she taking care of... Oh, damn, I keep hitting this mic. I'm sorry, bro. Y'all okay? Y'all okay? Y'all okay? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that to y'all. Anyway. But, I was planning on being loyal to Marina, you feel me? Like, cause like she been helping us. But if she says she okay with an open relationship, you know, that Jada and Will Smith type thing, hey, it is what it is. But fielding off advances of numerous succubi might just be enough to break you. You have an unusual amount of stamina, but you're still a human at the end of the day, and you're far more fragile than you look. If my sisters grow too wildly, I'll try to discipline them. I don't want them to break you completely, but you'll need to toughen up too. Please don't let me down, Hiroki. Please don't let me down, my dear Hiroki. I've expended a lot of time and money on you already, so it would be a shame if you fell apart too quickly. Foo foo foo. Beep beep beep. What? I woke up the next day by a shrill beeping on my alarm clock. Its tiny ring pierces my skull like skewer and wince. God, would it kill you to be quiet for like 5 seconds? My alarm clock, of course, doesn't listen to me. An inor, inorganic object that I can't think or feel. Sometimes I wish I was an inorganic object too. Then I wouldn't have to suffer from so many. Why he keep using all these big words, bro? What is that? Debilitating headaches. I almost said objects because I was reading the other one. I must have had too much drink yesterday. What happened again? This nigga keep on having hangovers, bro. The events of last night return to my befuddled mind in drips and drafts, but beep beep beep. My alarm clock still trilling away, as insistent as ever. It's so loud it's starting to set my teeth on edge. I guess I can't ignore it any longer. Not if I want to cling to what remains of my sanity. All right, I'm up. I'm coming. Shut up already. I haul myself from my futon and seize my clock as I have every day. For the last 3 years, I turn it off, cutting short its incessant clangor and sign in relief. I'm getting mad because I can't read. Finally, peace and quiet. Now I can think about last night a little more clearly. Work got out late. I remember that much. Then as I meandered to the train, I was struck with a sudden desire to have a stiff drink, and what's more, the sudden desire to see Marina. I traveled across Tokyo to the classy bar where I first met Marina. I hadn't seriously expected to see her again, but Lady Luck must have been on my side because there she was. We talked for a little and drank rather more than a little. Then she invited me back to her office. We spent a long time together, and then she turned into a succubi. And though my alarm clock has been silent, my forehead still throbs. I press my head against my temple, my teeth worrying my lower lip. Images flash through my mind, all of them equally improbable. Yeah, there you go. Horns, wings, a tail. Marina isn't a human, she's a succubus. She sustains herself through the strength of human adoration, and her physical stamina is far greater than any average woman's. Marina's not only succubus in Tokyo either. EQ Ayu, the famous idol, is another one of her younger sisters, and so was that strange girl I met on the train, Cosmos. I think Marina said her name was. Now Marina's taking a special interest to me. Succubi all over Japan will flock to me. Marina warned me as such as much before she asked her chauffeur to take me home. My sister will start coming after you, desperate to claim your heart. I hope that you have enough stamina to handle all of us. Did that really happen? It sounds patently unbelievable. I can't read, bro. I can't read. I can't read. Y'all know this. Patently unbelievable. But the longer I lie here, the sharper the memories become. Marina really is a succubus. She transformed before my very eyes. I might have been drunk last night, but I wasn't so thrashed I could invent a ridiculous scene like that. Like that whole cloth. My imagination is not that good. That's why I wanted to become a photojournalist rather than a writer. I'm skeptic and I can only believe things I've seen them with my own eyes. I'm bad at playing pretend. A few days prior, I would have scoffed at the mere idea of a succubi, but Marina's inhuman features have swept my doubts aside. How can I explain her wings and horns without the aid of supernatural? Wakatsuki Marina sure is incredible, in more ways than one. I roll over my futon sighing. Since this is Tuesday, I need to get up, freshen up, get to work, but my daily grind seems much less pressing than per usual. My mind's almost entirely incensed with Wakatsuki Marina, her succubi. I'm not finna say her whole name. What's going to happen to me now? I guess as of today, my normal life well and truly ended. Yeah, but you ain't normal no more. Despite my ominous portents, however, the day unfolds more or less the same as it always does. I get dressed, eat a hasty breakfast, shove on my shoes, then head off to work. I catch the train, the 7:30 train, per usual, and relax. The doors slide shut with a hiss. My hour commute to work pass uneventually, though I keep my eyes peeled, glancing this way, that through the crowds I see high nor hair of the elusive cosmos. I arrive at work at 11. I arrive at work a little after 8:30 and greet my fellow employees. Then I set to work on the numerous tasks my boss set me the prior day. God dang, I can't read. Work finishes at 5 o'clock on the dot. Much to my relief, I've worked overtime so much I can't remember the last time I left the office while the sun was still up. Maybe some benevolent God heard my plaintive prayers the day prior and decided to throw me a bone. I walked to the train station in high spirits and boarded the train back home. The afternoon train headed for Tokyo suburbs is almost as busy as the morning train headed right into its heart. I hemmed in as always by businessmen and women of various ages with a few high school kids thrown in for good measure. The businessmen keep their gazes cold and approachable, their narrow eyes fixed upon the scenery as it piles past the windows. The high school students, meanwhile, are busy chattering amongst themselves, tapping out text messages and giggling at funny jokes. The young kids must have had busy days themselves, full of learning and club activities, but they're bursting with energy. I can't help but envy them. I wish I was young too. You might not think you might not think it. Look at me now, but I was pretty popular back in high school. Nigga, I have not seen you, so I can't really put anything together, my nigga. I'm going based off what you told me. I've always been tall for my age, so I play on the school's basketball team. What's that one basketball anime? Kurono Basket. I need to watch that. In school's basketball team that netted me quite a lot of respect amongst my classmates. In my last year of high school, I even managed to snag myself a girlfriend. She wasn't the prettiest or the smartest girl in class, but I liked her a lot. Even now I can remember her serious face and her long dark hair. I broke things off with her when we graduated from high schools and went to university. It was a mutual agreement. We were too young and immature to commit to a long distance relationship. I don't know if I miss her per se, but I often think back to the time we spent together. She wasn't a cheerful, giggly girl like the high school students on this train. She was unusually quiet and withdrawn, but I think that's what drew me to her in the first place. She wasn't drop dead gorgeous, but she was pretty. Her charms were understated, very traditionally Japanese. She had delicate features, pale skin, a snub nose. She always needled me to take my studies seriously. In that sense, she was rather motherly. She tried to make me lunch too, but her cooking skills were subpar. Why are you roasting her like that, cuz? Like, you had a girl. Come on, bro. Just rock with it. Just rock with it. But that might be putting it nicely. Her hamburger steak was tougher than old boots. Her rolled eggs omelet split down the middle, and her ginger chicken was far too salty. What you saying? She don't know how to season? Come on. I try my best to eat her food, but I always end up huddled in the boys' restroom, gagging. That made me her scowl. She scowled when I looked at the other girls too. Her jealous fits was so cute, so that it sounds like you miss her. So cute, they always made me laugh, which of course upset her all the more. I can still remember all the things we did together, though it's been over a decade since we last spoke. We studied together in school library. She gave me chocolate on Valentine's Day, and sometimes we went to cafes and theme parks together. Hiroki, when was the last time I've been to a cafe with a cute girl? It seems like it's been forever. My life's been nothing but work for the last few years. I haven't had a chance to cut loose and have fun. Being an adult really sucks. I'd be nice if I can go on a date again like I did before. Like, not like that'll ever happen again. It's highly unlikely a cute, perfect model girlfriend will fall from the sky and into my lap. I guess you could say Marina's fits the bill, but she's not really my girlfriend. She's not really girlfriend material. What do you mean? She's too mature for a juvenile label. She's more like a partner. So I think she prefer being called mistress. I like Marina well enough, but there's something a little intimidating about her. She's not at all like my first girlfriend. Then again, nobody is. It's impossible to replace a memory. I'm being stupid. I should give up on dating. I'm not a teenager anymore. What? But why? You don't look that old to me, and I think you're very handsome. Oh, that's not. Oh, that's Cosmos. Oh, that's Cosmos. Everybody get yourselves ready. Ha, that's nice to know. Mysterious voice, but wait, what? I can feel something, no, two somethings pressing against my chest. A familiar scent of floral perfume wafts about me, and I feel fingers grip the sleeves of my shirt. Somebody's pressing their body against me, but who? I look down, bemused by the audacity of this mysterious person. Lord have mercy. It's her again. And with that, I have my thumbnail again. I didn't notice this before, but did she have cat ears? Did she have cat ears the first time? Thumbnail. Yeah, here we go. And my befuddlement soon morphs into a full-blown disbelief. See, the right thing would be to say, you're that pervert from yesterday. You're that cutie from yesterday. I was humble yesterday, but Marina said it's cool. So what Berlizzi say? What Berlizzi say? I'll let it slide. Huh? The girl inclines her head. Do you really think I'm cute? You're incredibly cute, but that's besides the point. This really is a surprise. Fancy seeing you here. I recognize this girl, or to be more precise, I recognize her body. I never got to see her face during our last encounter. The curve of her spine was pressing against my chest. Her derriere resting snugly against mine. I'm quite intimately acquainted with the behind of hers, but her face was something of a mystery. Now I can finally see what she really looks like. I can say with certainty that she's just adorable as I anticipated. Her eyes are a soft amber hue lined with long, luxurious lashes. Bruh. Her nose is smile and cute button, and her lips are faintly shiny with gloss. Her hair is lilac, but it fades to an icy blue about the tips. It's cute, a rough kind of bob. And part of it is tied back with a stubby ponytail. This nigga using so many big words. Atop her head perched a pair of cat ears. They don't look very practical. I'm not sure what purpose they serve really beyond as an aesthetic. Nigga, stop the thinking. Stop analyzing. Nigga, talk to her. She's on your chest, my boy. Oh, I'm going back too far. Hold on. Then again, a lot of women wear high heels, Marina included, and I'm not sure what practical purpose they serve either. Can't they damage women's feet? Plus, those sharp spikes can get stuck in gutters. This girl's choice of headgear might be impractical, but she's wearing a sturdy pair of sneakers on her feet, a pink jacket, and those very, very short shorts to complete look. I think she might be younger than I am, but I am only a handful of years. She most likely in her early 20s. Though she really is a succubus, her age might not might not scale like the normal of humans. For all I know, she could be centuries old. Would a 500-year-old woman wear a pair of cat ears though? The jury's still out on that one. Your name's Cosmos, right? Right? Cosmos confirms with I can't read. Lethargic nod of her head. There's something a little off about this girl, actually, and no, I'm not just referring to the cat ears. Her movements all seem a second or so delayed, and then there's the fact she's pushing herself against me in the middle of a crowded train. Doesn't this girl understand the concept of personal space? How do you know my name? Marina told me. She explained who you are yesterday. You're a succubus, right? That's right. Cosmos nods once more. Her stubby ponytail. Oh my god. Reading. I hate it. Her stubby ponytail. Why can't we get voice actors for this, bro? Why can't we get voice actors for this? Like, that would be so much more befitting. If I ever do all the rest of the games on this channel, for the love of God, please make it so they're voice actors. I can't read, bro. Her stubby ponytail bouncing is not the only part of her atom. You know what? I'm gonna get what's it called? AI voice chat GPT something. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. This is not the only part of her anatomy that bounces either, but I try not to stare too blatantly. So you know everything. Marina told you? Yeah, she should. Yeah, she did. Oh, good. Cosmo smile. That makes this easier. I don't like explaining things. You're an act first, ask questions later kind of girl. I don't like asking. It's awkward. Talking with people is difficult for me, but I want to try and make an effort with you, Hiroki. Cosmo pushes her chest even more firmly against my body. I know we're still strangers, but I like you a lot. I want you, me. Yes, IU talked about you. Marina too. They said you smell pretty good. They're not wrong. Cosmos inhaled deeply, her nostrils quivering. Why are you smiling like that? That's scary. That's scary. You're addictive, sweet like candy. Marina is picky. Her taste is discerning. If she likes you, you must be special. I like you too. So let's go. The train begins to slow as it pulls to the next station. It's not the station I want to get off at, but Cosmos doesn't seem to care about little details like that. She grabs hold of my hands, her fingers winding with mine. Her hand is very small and mine dwarfs hers. She's small and pixie-like, but she incredibly insistent. Hey, Cosmos, wait. I try to pull away from her, but she doesn't listen. The train's automatic doors open with a hiss, and Cosmos drags me forward, buoyed by numerous passengers who are all struggling to get off the train. I find myself pushed forward. I feel like a fish trying to swim up a river. The current, or in this case, Cosmos' tiny hand, is far too strong. I'm being swept away. What do you want with me? Where are we going? Cosmos glances at me, her ombre hair fluttering. She smiles and then says sweetly, on a date. Well, damn. Okay. Hiroki, some date this is. I have my arms folded, my long legs furled beneath a table that's a little too small for me. Dragging me off the train was just the first step in Cosmos' diabolical plan. I'd barely had the chance to gather up my breath when her fingers tightened about my palm once more, her eyes shining with excitement. What's happening? We're going on a date, Hiroki. You need to hurry up. A date, but where? What are you? Ah. And so, just like that, I found myself here. Bro, she's like 4 foot. Cosmos hauled me away to this Maid cafe. It's quite cute cafe with white tables and pink walls. Pots of flowers bloom almost every available surface, and the smell of cinnamon and hot chocolate lingers in the air. Waitress bustle past their back flats, slapping against the wooden floor. They greet customers with cheery cries of welcome master, welcome mistress. Their frilly dresses fluttering around their thighs. I don't want to read this anymore. This makes me feel weird on the inside, bro. I can't lie, bro. I feel dirty. I need to take a shower after this, bro. This is something. Some of the waiters carrying notepads ready to jot down orders, while others hold trays laden with slices of apple pie, strawberry sundaes, and fruity milkshakes. Cute J-pop music dances in the air, mingling with the chiming of the bell over the door and the chatter of patrons. I think I recognize this song actually. Isn't it one of IU's? This cafe isn't a bad place to go on a date. I guess there are a few couples here, and other than Cosmos and I, who are acting all lovey-dovey, feeding one another of cake, feeding another one of bite cake. Oh my god, I can't not fucking read. Feeding one another bites of cake and holding hands over the tabletop. If Cosmos was my girlfriend, I feel right at home. But Cosmos isn't my girlfriend. In fact, I hardly know her. Things are progressing way too fast. I can't wrap my head around all of this. Just vibe, bro. Just vibe. Hiroki, when you said you wanted to go on a date, were you being serious? What do you see in me anyway? Are you trying to get one over on Marina? Are you actually interested in me, or is this some sort of a joke? What sort of name's Cosmos anyway? It doesn't sound very Japanese. She's not answering anything. Then again, you are a succubus, so I guess it makes sense for your name isn't Japanese. Why do you Marina have Japanese names then? Are there real names, or did they make them up when they came to Earth? Maybe their succubus moms had relationships with Japanese men, and that's how they ended up like that. How long have you been on Earth anyway? And this, are you Deku, my nigga? Are you muttering? This nigga's muttering. That that bullshit, nigga. How long have you been on Earth anyway? Is there some sort of succubus realm out there where you guys live without humans? Cosmos remained irritatingly unresponsive. I've asked her a dozen questions since our smiling waitress showed us to our seats, and she hasn't said so much as a single syllable. Is she trying to make me feel uncomfortable? Maybe to say this just like Marina. Hey, Cosmos, I slammed my palm against the table, hoping for some kind of response. Damn, bro, why you yelling, bro? I could tell this nigga yelling. Why'd you bring me all the way here if you're not going to talk? What are you doing anyway? Oh. Cosmos blinks, she sets her phone down, then she looks beneath her eyelashes. Sorry, Roki, I was doing something important. It didn't look like you were doing anything all that important to me. For the last 5 minutes, Cosmos has been snapping pictures of her ice cream sundae, which a kind waitress already brought over. She must have taken hundreds of pictures of frozen treats from all sorts of angles. Her tongue stuck out her mouth all the while. Her dedication of art photography, kind of impressive as a photographer. What the fuck did I say? As a photographer myself, I want to commend her for her meticulousness, but another bigger part of me feels incredibly exasperated. Thanks to the invention of camera phones, millions of people across the globe fancy themselves as pro photographers. You see people like Cosmos everywhere taking snapshots of every aspect of their lives so they can upload them to social media. For some reason, people seem particularly fascinated with taking food pics. I wonder why that is. Maybe it's because everyone, no matter their age, gender, or personality, has to eat. It's easy to farm likes by uploading pics of food, particularly cute food like Cosmo Sunday. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm losing my breath reading all of this. I'll admit her Sunday does look good, but I don't think there's anything that special about it. Try being a real photographer and see how difficult it is then. This is important, very. Cosmos returns my grumpy scowl with a small, serious nod. I need to take photos. I'll upload the best to Rapid Pound. What the fuck is Rapid Pound? That social media site with the questionable name? That's right. Another nod. You might not know this, but I'm a little bit famous on Rapid Pound. I need to upload at least 5 photos a day or I'll let my fans down. Define a little bit famous. I have 3 million God dang! Whoa! Are we putting that in Instagram? Like, are we putting that in Instagram or TikTok? Like, measuring. I need to know. Ugh. Cosmos replies in a simple, matter-of-fact tone. It takes a few moments to process the full weight of her words. When the penny finally drops, however, I find myself gawping. 3 million, that's right. I've only had Rapid Pound for a few months, but I've become quite a well-known. I'll say that's something of an understatement. It is? Yes, a lot of famous actors and singers have less followers than that. I don't keep abreast of social media trends. I'm too old and irrelevant to worry about online clout, but I'm not completely clueless. I've been on Rapid Pound before, and I have a few ballpark figures to work with. Let me see. I take my own phone from my pocket and then search through Rapid Pound. I pull up IU profile and scan through it. I use one of Japan's most popular islands, and she doesn't have 1 million followers. She's only has 700. Oh yes, I heard about that. IU was very, very angry. She said, Cosmos clears her throat and launches into an eerily accurate impression of IU's thrill. Why do you have more followers than me? You don't have any special talents, and I'm way cuter than you are. All you do is upload half-naked photos and cheap, crappy cosplay and pictures of food. Thousands of girls do that, so why are you so popular? It's not fair. Cosmos' impression of you might be a little too spot on, actually. I whine and have to clap my hands over my ears to blunt the worst of it. IU's voice is quite powerful, isn't it? It really is. She has strong lungs. Nobody can shout louder than her. I don't know about that. You gave her a run for her money there. You think so? Thank you. Aren't y'all full in this? Like, I'm crazy. I don't have any special talents, but I'm good at impressions. I'm good at taking photos too. My fans will be waiting for me to upload new photos. So I can't let them down. So saying Cosmos begins taking a few more photos of her ice cream sundae. By this point, it started to melt, but that doesn't deter her. She focuses on the dessert with laser-like precision, her nose scrunched in a concentration. Her fingertip taps at her phone dozens of times each second, and the flash sputters accordingly. I watch Cosmos leaning back in my chair. I thought she was silly, frivolous girl like the high school students back on the train. But maybe I was mistaken. For an influencer, she's surprisingly hardworking. Now I wonder, hey Cosmos, what's your Rapid Pound name? Why, do you want to look me up? I'm curious, yeah, I want to see the sort of stuff you've been posting. So you're interested in me here. Cosmos giggled, her cheeks turned pale pink with pleasure. Is she really that happy that I'm taking an interest in her? I'm Cosmos Flower, but you probably shouldn't check my profile in public. Some of my photos are pretty lewd. Cosmos blinks at me suddenly shy. Are you looking at my profile, Hiroki? I nod my head stiffly, fingers grasping my phone like claws. My face is so hot and feels like a furnace. I know I should click away from Cosmos profile, but I can't. My whole body's frozen up. It is hot as hell in here. Hold on, people. I'm burning up reading this. God. Alright, I'm back. I hope y'all can't feel that. I really hope y'all can't hear that. Hear the fan. Okay. My green screen is going to be moving. I didn't account for that. Cosmos wasn't joking. When she said her photos are lewd, the images. All right, people. No fan for me. No fan for me. Thanks. God, can't have nothing. I gotta fix the green screen. My fault. No fan for me. That's sad, ain't it? Guess my phone. Like, my face is so hot, it feels like a furnace. I know I should click away from Cosmos profile, but I can't. My whole body feels frozen up. Cosmos wasn't joking when she said her photos are lewd. The images on her feed are incredibly revealing. There's one photo of her dressed like in a lewd bunny girl costume. A bottle of alcohol lodged between her breasts. What the fuck? Hey, real talk. She giving y'all ideas. Y'all girls out there that be taking pictures like this. She giving y'all ideas. Send that to me though. It be Montre on Instagram. DM. There's another photo of her wearing a micro bikini so sheer it leaves very little to the imagination. And then, most baffling of all, there's a photo of her reclining in the bathtub playing with what appears to be a live squid. What sort of photos are these? This is menagerie of hypersensual images are interspaced with some. Hold on. Who just out here saying some stuff like that? This menagerie of hypersensual images are interspaced with shots of sunset. That sentence alone, I have never heard 3 of those words. A menagerie, hypersensual. Actually, that's 4 words right there. No, 3. You fuck it. Slice of cake, cups of tea, and various other aesthetic things. But the majority of these photos are one wardrobe malfunction away from full-blown pornography. Is stuff like this even allowed on Rapid Pound? Isn't this a violation of their terms of service? Ayu says that too. She's trying to flag my account, but it doesn't work. I'm not showing anything too loose, so it's fine. That's what the people at Rapid Pound say. Maybe not, but you're on pretty thin ice. I stare at Cosmos photos dazed. I can see Cosmos butt, her breast, her smooth, soft belly. There's so much of her. I'm starting to overheat. With trembling hands, I navigate away from Cosmos' far too tempting profile. Then I slide my phone back into my pocket. Do you really not mind posting photos like that for the world to see? No, why should I? I have a nice body. I'm not ashamed. This is Instagram thought. This is Instagram thought logic. You feel me? Show that nice body off though. Hey. Yeah. And besides, to make people happy, I like making people happy. I'm not doing anything wrong, am I? You don't think I'm dirty, do you, Hiroki? Hey, you do you. You do you. Hey, get you. No, I guess not. Since you're an adult, you can do what you want with your body, and we've all got to earn a living somehow. Hell, I knew you would understand. I have a few fans. 3 million followers is definitely more than a few. I provided they're not at all bots. Doesn't this girl realize how famous she is? Either she's very humble or she's a total ditz. Giving her slow... Wait, they know her? Why are you walking the streets by yourself like that? That is dangerous. I'm personally leaning towards the latter. But some people hate me too. I get nasty comments. People call me mean things. They think it's bad to show my body to people, but I don't think so. I'm happy you don't agree with them, Hiroki. I knew you were a nice man. No, there's nothing special about me, really. But there it is. But there is Cosmo. Wait. Cosmo looks at me. Wait, no. Did she say, but there it is? But there is. Cosmos looks at me, determined, her voice shedding some of its sleepy, monotonous qualities. I knew you were special when Marina started talking about you. My big sis has high standards and has good taste. I was certain you would be kind of a gentleman, and you've not portrayed my expectations. I really do like you, and that's why I have to thank you. Here. Okay, there's the title. Hold on. Thumbnail. Got my thumbnail. Everybody, it's thumbnail. Cosmo scoops a bit of ice cream on her spoon, then prefers it to me. I look at it flatly, my brow furrowed. What's that for? It's for you. I want to say hi. Oh no, it's fine. I try to refute Cosmo's offer, kind though it is, by waving one hand before my face. I'm not a big fan of sweets. You eat it for yourself. You've been looking forward to that, haven't you? That is true. I like ice cream a lot, and cake and flan and tarts and pie. I love sweets, but I love sweet humans too, and you're one of the nicest I've ever met. Won't you let me feed you, Doc? Okay, I don't feel like reading that part. I don't feel like reading a lot of this, for real. If you don't, I'll be sad. I mean, okay. That is a pretty big accusation that he is about to hurt her feelings with. I mean, you are my boyfriend. And when did you decide that exactly? Yesterday when we were on the train. That was the first time I'd ever been so close. Wait, what? What? Oh, right, they ain't gotta fuck. They ain't gotta fuck to stay alive. They just need admiration. So she a virgin? What? Yes, really, is that hard to believe? It is a little. I thought you were a succubus. I am a succubus, but I'm not like my sisters. I can't sing or dance like you, and I don't have Marina's business sense. I'm not athletic, and I'm not good at acting, and I don't have any motivation. Princess Yue told me I was a disgrace of succubus. She said I'd never amount to anything. I thought she was right. But then I discovered social media, and a new world opened up before me. A lot of people seem to like my content. I don't really know why, but I'm very grateful. Their love and support gives me strength. I don't want to let them down. You complains a lot, and Marina doesn't understand my success among us succubi. I'm a total weirdo, and I'm socially awkward. How are you socially awkward? You have 3 million followers, nigga. I find it hard to talk to people face to face or tell them what I want. Most people are kind of scary. I never been in a real relationship before. I can only communicate through screen. That's why what I thought at least. But then I met you. I fell for you the moment we met. That's why I want to be close to you. I want to give you everything. My sisters might love you, but I love you too. I'm a failure of succubus, but I still want to be you to be my boyfriend. Won't you say yes, please? That would make me incredibly happy. Ah, jeez. This is a game, Trey. Remember that. This is a game, maybe. Hello, bro. My motherfucking pops just walked in. He didn't see the screen, but she. Oh. Oh, Cosmos looks and sounds so earnest. I feel cruel to turn her down now. I might be in a relationship of sorts with Marina, but she's not really my girlfriend. She doesn't seem to care much about exclusively. In fact, she told me this might happen. My sisters will start coming after you, desperate to claim your heart. I hope that you have enough stamina to handle all of us. If Marina's okay. See? Me and him think the same. If Marina's okay with this, I guess there's no reason why I have to turn Cosmos down. See? See? Me and Dude think the same. She's a bit strange, it's true, but she's earnest. She seems to genuinely like me, at least, though I can't fathom why. Cosmos have done a lot for me. The fuck has she done for us? No, she's done nothing for us. The least I can do is give her a bit of affection in return. Alright then, Cosmos, I can be your boyfriend for now at least. You really mean that? Yeah, I do. I was just thinking on the train back home, it'd be nice to go out on dates again. I'm a little rusty when it comes to the whole boyfriend stick, but I'll do my best. I'll show you around Tokyo and we'll have a lot of fun together. Dating two succubi at once sounds a little rough, like it'll be rough, but I think I can handle it. I want to make them both happy. And to start, I'm going to help myself to that spoonful of ice cream Cosmos is holding out to me. Thanks for the food. I lean forth and clamp my lips about the middle spoon. The gooey ice cream already melted, spreads across my tongue and slides down my throat. It's sweet and satisfying, and I shudder. What? Hiroki ate some of my ice cream from my spoon. That's the same spoon I was using. We just had an indirect kiss. That's so naughty. Personally, I think it's too late. Oh God, she is something. Personally, I think it's a bit too late to worry about such childish things. We've done more than share indirect kiss. But if Cosmos is to believe, and I don't think she's lying to me, she's never had a relationship before. This is the very first time she's doing anything like this with a member of the opposite sex. That being the case, I want to satisfy her. As her boyfriend, her happiness is the number one priority. So if I'm going to be a boyfriend, we need to lay down a few. Oh dang. Yeah. So if I'm going to be a boyfriend, we need to lay down a few ground rules. Rules? That's right. I surveyed Cosmos from across the table, my fingers laced together. We're still sitting at the Maid Cafe, bathed beneath the bright artificial lights. Cosmos has finished up her sundae with a bit of help from me, and now she's sipping a strawberry milkshake. I meanwhile ordered a glass of green tea. I'm not particularly thirsty, and a lot of beverages in the first place look like a heart attack waiting to happen. I don't really like sugar at the best of times. Jesus Christ, man, this is a lot of reading. 45 minutes. I don't really like sugar at best of times, and those ice cream floats laden with syrup and sprinkles are way too much. You're a famous Cosmos, so we'll have to be careful. Careful. Cosmos blinks at me, her expression uncomprehending. But why? Why, she asks. Shouldn't it be obvious what planet is the girl? Yeah. I'm gonna choke there. All right, people. I think I'm gonna cut the episode right here. 45 minutes passed, and it's a long episode. So we got a girlfriend, Cosmos. We have 2 Succubus on the roster. Can we get to 5? Make sure you like the video. Make sure you like the video. You like, subscribe, follow, do all that good stuff. Follow it, but for more. Now with all that said and done, stay blessed, people. Not gonna do the woo today. See you.